Hey everybody, Some Gadget Guy here with another speaker review, a Bluetooth speaker from Tego Audio. I hope that I'm saying that correctly. It's either Tego or Tego Audio, but we're going to be taking a look at the CERA wireless portable speaker. And before we get into the review, I need to deliver a quick apology to the folks at Tego or Tego, as they sent this to me a couple months ago, and I've actually just had it set up in my office, and I've been using it, and I've been enjoying it. So much so that I actually haven't gotten around to reviewing it. So we're gonna rectify that today. Now that I've gotten that disclaimer out of the way, we can get rid of the box, because we want to talk about the speaker. The CERA is a very simple, very clean, and attractive Bluetooth speaker. It's an upward firing speaker, which is why we can make it an almost spherical looking device. Walking around the hardware of the device, the CERA uses a mini USB port instead of the micro USB port found on many other speakers. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. And then for those of you folks who aren't currently rocking some kind of Bluetooth, you can also use a line-in adapter, a 3.5mm jack, so you can connect it to the headphone output on an MP3 player, or even on your phones and tablets. And a separate speaker solution like this might even be a good play if you're using a laptop and your laptop speakers are kind of crappy. As I mentioned earlier, this is an upward firing speaker, which gives you a 360-degree sound profile, even though it's only a mono speaker. And turning the CERA on is kind of a cool trick. You got a little spring-loaded hinge here in the middle, and as we push into it, it's going to open and turn on. And to aid in that 360-degree sound profile, you can see there's a tiny glowing little divot under this top cap, so that as sound hits it, it should be broadcast out in all directions evenly. Touch-sensitive controls are found on the top cap. You can skip tracks or fast forward, and audio controls are here on the sides if you want to turn up and down the volume. And then pairing the CERA, you long press on the Tego Audio logo right here, and that's how you throw it into pairing mode so you can connect it with your phones and tablets. Inside the packaging, you will get a nice little carry pouch to protect your CERA speaker. You will get a 3.5mm connector so that you can plug this into your laptop, smartphone, tablet, and hardline connect it into the audio port on the CERA if you don't want to use Bluetooth. You of course get a charging cable, USB to mini USB cable, and we can kind of set that right there. And then you also get this additional audio output cable. And so the audio can be broadcast out of this mini USB port and then sent to a 3.5mm connector. And this allows you to take several CERA speakers and daisy chain them. As many as you want to buy, you can connect them to make a multi-speaker audio solution. So while I think it's kind of a bummer that we're using mini USB instead of micro USB, for example, charging your CERA speaker means having to have a separate cable than what you might use for your phone if you're using Android or Windows Phone, at least it comes with the benefit of giving us a cool daisy chaining trick for the audio output. So the speaker comes pretty well accessorized. It's got a pretty cool Tron-like design aesthetic. I guess it's time, folks, to see how the CERA sounds. And running this test, I've got the CERA connected to my Lumia 2520 tablet. We're gonna go through our normal suite of speaker video and audio samples so you can hear what the CERA sounds like in action.
Hey, I mean, praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, you'll be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny.
Hey, you're still afraid.
Stop it now, I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
and that's not too shabby. In terms of general sound quality, especially comparing it to other upward firing speakers, I definitely prefer the sound of the CERA to the HMDX Jam Classic, which this is only going to be about half the price of the CERA retailing for around $70 if you look it up street price on Amazon. And it obviously won't quite compare to the loudness or the bassiness of a much larger speaker like Nokia's Play 360. So what you obviously have to make a compromise on is a more portable speaker solution or a bigger, louder speaker solution. Or if we want to compare the CERA to the Jam Classic, a slightly better sounding speaker with better battery life, or an ultra low price tag. Plus, for those of you who care about things like aesthetics, I think the design of the CERA is a step above what HMDX is doing with their Jam line. Now, one funny little element that I'm not entirely sure the designers of the CERA intended for is when they gave us the ability to daisy chain, I'm sure they were looking at how can you string more CERA speakers together. And you can connect an unlimited number of CERA speakers using this little mini USB trick. But if you're just looking for a stereo solution and you have another speaker lying around that has a 3.5mm jack for input, you can connect the output on the CERA to any speaker which has an input. And that actually becomes a vote in the CERA's favor, in my opinion, because if you already have another little speaker ready to go and you want to make it a stereo solution, adding this daisy chaining capability is pretty savvy. That's a pretty cool way to augment the sound of your wireless audio solutions. I'm just always going to be a fan of a solution like this, which is non-proprietary. So while HMDX does have a Jam speaker which can be daisy chained and used in stereo, the CERA is going to work with any speaker which has a 3.5mm input jack. As I mentioned before, the street price on the CERA, it's going for around $70 online if you check it out on Amazon. I'll leave a link below this video just so you guys can do a little shopping. And if you want more information on Tego audio, I've also got a link in the description of this video so you can head right over and check out what other products and solutions they have to offer. I've been pretty impressed with this little CERA speaker. It's good sound quality for the price, it's decent battery life, it's got good runtime, and best of all, it's proving to be one of the more flexible solutions that I've played with in terms of being able to daisy chain. That one feature alone definitely steps it up a couple notches on my list. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching my videos, sharing my videos, subscribing to my channel, dropping me all those amazing comments. You guys ask brilliant questions which help me produce future videos for you all. Hit that thumbs up button, and I will catch you all on the next review.